A short time ago, the former president posted on his account on Truth social media that he plans to turn himself in to Georgia authorities on Thursday, writing, quote, "Can you believe it? I will be going to Atlanta, Georgia on Thursday to be arrested." Earlier.
Okay, you guys, come on in, like this video, share this video. Thank you all for tuning in to the mix with your girl. Thank you to all my subscribers, those internationally and domestically. I appreciate you guys. Go ahead and like, share. It's free to do so, and listen to this video from beginning to end. So yeah, as you see what this video is going to be about, and as you heard the clip in the beginning, Trump to surrender on Thursday to Georgia authorities. What do you all think? Do you believe the former President Trump will take a mugshot photo this time around? Because I believe, because of his status of, obviously, you know, he's the former president, has Secret Service around him 24/7. I do not believe in the New York indictment. I think that was it, criminal indictment, that he took a mugshot. So and also too, this is unprecedented. So to my understanding, according to, I think, the sheriff in Fulton County, Georgia, that there will be no preferential treatment. But I don't know. We never know. I'm going to go ahead and run a poll. Also, I have other polls going on in my community section. Head on over there. Also, hit the notification bell, everyone. Hit that notification bell so you will be in tune with all the content I drop on my channel. I really love doing polls. It gives the opportunity to engage and just throw questions out there so we can all kind of get an idea of where things stand with just a generalization of whatever question that's out there. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and share an excerpt from this article. I'm just going to go over some excerpts, won't go over the full article, and you can actually do that at your own leisure. But I just found this to be interesting. A couple things that stuck out to me in this article. But yeah, and today is Tuesday, everyone. So hope your Tuesday is going well. So let me go ahead and share the article, and then I will actually share another clip with you all from someone who posted their opinion and their thoughts on X, formerly known as Twitter. Yes, this came across my desk and I was just like, some things that make you go, But let me go ahead and share this article, and then I will come back with more of my commentary, opinion, and reaction. Okay. As you can see, this is Reuters.com. Trump plans to turn himself in on Thursday over Georgia indictment. Former U.S. President Trump plans to surrender on Thursday in Atlanta, Georgia, connection with his indictment in Georgia on charges he sought to overturn his 2020 election loss in the state, he said on social media on Monday. "I'll be going to Atlanta, Georgia on Thursday to be arrested," Trump, who is running for re-election in 2024, said on his Truth social platform. Yes, he has his own social media platform. He described the indictment as a politically motivated effort to derail his re-election campaign. CNN earlier reported that Trump planned to turn himself in at the Fulton County Jail in Atlanta on Thursday. The date was set during negotiations between Trump's lawyers and the Fulton County District Attorney's Office on Monday over Trump's consent bond and release conditions, according to CNN. And what release conditions, what those are, is basically what he can and cannot do, or basically what he cannot do while he's out on bond. So those are release conditions, for those who probably didn't know. In a 98-page Georgia indictment revealed last week, Trump and 18 other defendants were charged with a total of 41 criminal counts in connection with efforts to reverse his defeat in the state's 2020 election. The article further cites John Eastman, Trump's former personal lawyer, who has also been indicted in the Georgia case, plans to surrender to Fulton County authorities on Wednesday, a court filing showed on Monday. Eastman had reached a $100,000 bond agreement with Fulton County District Attorney Fannie Willis earlier on Monday. The Georgia case marked Trump's fourth indictment. Oh, okay, fourth indictment he faces a New York state trial in March involving hush money payment to porn star and a federal trial in May in Florida for allegedly mishandling federal classified documents. They said fourth indictment. What is the other one? Okay, let me continue. Oh, okay, here's the other one. Another indictment in Washington federal court accuses him of illegally seeking to overturn his 2020 election defeat. United States Special Counsel Jack Smith has requested a January trial, but a date has not yet been set. Trump has pleaded not guilty in all criminal cases and could spend much of next year in court, even as he campaigns to retake the White House. In Georgia, the former president will face a $200,000 bond and orders not to send threatening social media messages as he awaits trial, according to a bond agreement on Monday signed by Trump's attorney and the Fulton County District Attorney. Security will be tightened around the jail when Trump surrenders, the local sheriff's office says. Okay, this is an extension of this original article. Trump faces $200K bond, ordered not to make threats in Georgia election case. Let me just interject really quickly. As you can see, you guys, your attorney can negotiate on your behalf for bond release, and you can be looped in on that too. So this right here is giving everyone an idea of how things work. Just because he's the former president, this works. This process, this action is always, well, I'm not going to say always, depending on if you're paying your attorney, especially in criminal cases, because if the attorney's getting paid, then the attorney should be advocating for you tooth and nail, as I always state. So the attorney should be doing everything he or she could be doing in your best interest to try to get you a bond, lower bond, or no bond. So, but this is just an example of the process that happens, negotiations. So that applies to regular people too, regular day citizens too. So if you did not know, this is how that works, and you can be looped in. So this is an educational opportunity and moment for those who just let the attorney just do whatever and depend on attorney. Sometimes, even with new legal counsel, they are not familiar with all of this. They are not, and I do get attorneys want to be able to, quote unquote, I guess, handle or control their client. But when you're paying your attorney, they work for you. So you can and should be looped in on what's going on, and it should be explained to you in layman's terms, and you should have an opinion, and you should have a dialogue and engagement with your legal counsel that you've hired to advocate for you. So you see these negotiations going back and forth. They negotiated a $200K bond for him, for the former president. And so, but yeah, so the document, a bond agreement signed by Trump's attorneys and Fulton County District Attorney Fannie Willis, sets out release terms, including restrictions on intimidating witnesses and obstructing justice. And that's what I said earlier. So basically it's saying with the bond restrictions or whatever, the bond agreement, hey, you cannot do this, you cannot do that, you cannot disrupt or interrupt this ongoing criminal case against you, sir. The above shall include, but are not limited to, posts on social media or repost of posts made by another individual on social media. Wow. State the order. Signed by Fulton County Superior Court Judge Scott McAfee. Let me write his name down. I like to try to do a little bit digging on these judges and prosecutors and DAs and stuff. Because keep in mind, you guys, the superior courts are pretty much, I think this particular judge was probably selected, research on this particular judge. Trump, the frontrunner for the 2024 Republican presidential nomination, and 18 co-defendants were indicted in Georgia case on August 14th. Willis gave them until Friday to surrender to charges against them or face arrest. Prosecutors in the case have proposed that the trial start on March 4th, 2024, while Trump's lawyers have asked for a 2026 trial. Now, this is interesting, and that's another thing too. Your attorney can advocate and push trial dates back. I'm not mad at his attorneys because the 2024 presidential election is next year, and as I previously read, he has three other cases as well. So it could be a conflict. In my opinion, guys, I think that this is all overzealous. It's like overzealous prosecution, and sometimes when prosecutors who are attorneys, when they throw so many darts, that's what I call it. You throw so many darts, and I think that's what they call it too, from the informal legal, jargon or whatever. They hope that one will stick. Yeah, they throw so many darts, meaning so many charges, that hopefully one will stick. But two, in my opinion, they run a risk of it being just too much to handle and not getting an outcome in their favor. I can see Trump is not going to settle. He won't be settling. He will be taking everything to trial. So, but keep in mind, presidential election is next year. So what? These judges can allow postponements. They can very well do that. And then also too, what does this look like? Because today is Tuesday. Okay, Thursday he's scheduled to surrender or be arrested. However, or a warrant is issued for his arrest on Friday if he doesn't surrender. Do the Secret Service go in and take a mugshot picture with him? I mean, this is unprecedented. It really is. And I'm sitting back, sipping my tea and just trying, I'm not keeping up with this every day because I just think that I don't know, because I just think it's really overzealous. I think there's so many other things they can possibly get them on. And I just think their case is borderline weak to me, so, but let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Okay, again, if you're interested in reading that article, Reuters.com, head on over there at your own leisure. You go over the full article. But yeah, those were just some excerpts of the article. So yeah, what are your thoughts? Do you believe former President Trump will take a mugshot photo this time around in this indictment? I do not believe there's a mugshot in the other 3 indictments. Wow. So my understanding, they said the sheriff of Fulton County, like I said, they said it won't be any preferential treatment. So we shall see. We shall see. But how would that look? And I'm going to run another poll too. So head on over to my community section, you guys. I have polls going on. Vote, 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 vote. I like to run these polls, like I said, to just get a general overview of just certain questions that some people may have. And sometimes some people send me questions to poll. In the comment section, you can drop a comment on it. Again, liking the videos, sharing the videos, making comments, engaging in the comment section is all free, and it helps my channel through the algorithm. And I appreciate your support. Those who are subscribers, just go ahead and hit that notification bell. Smash that notification bell so that way you be in tune with all the content I drop on my channel, especially when I post in the community section these different type of polls. But yeah, nevertheless, I came across a video on X, formerly known as Twitter, and this I'm going to go ahead and pivot to. I mean, this is in connection with Trump and also just a generalization. Go ahead and share this clip. It's rapper Akbar V. I don't know if you all have heard of her. She's an Atlanta rapper, but let me go ahead and share this clip. I found it to be in just a warning trigger if you don't like foul language. She has a potty mouth, and but it's her message, and I'm not stating she's correct. I'm not stating she's incorrect. To each his own. That's all I'm saying. So let me go ahead and share this with you, and then I'll come back with more of my commentary, opinion, and reaction.
Look, I don't give a fuck who look at me different. I'm voting for Trump. I'm voting for Trump. Y'all can kiss my ass. Only thing these motherfucking Democrats done got in here in that chair and did was gave money to other motherfucking countries. They ain't gave us none, and you wonder why the killing rate still high. Straight up. Like, ain't nobody finna keep voting for no fucking Democrat, and you niggas up here taking the money, giving it other countries. I'm not voting for y'all niggas. I'm letting you know that now. Free Trump. If he get indicted, I'm still voting for him.
Okay, everyone, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts as rapper Akbar V? She's an Atlanta rapper, and she just expressed her thoughts on the state of this country, the United States, and her opinion on Trump and his presidency and future election, presidential election. So, in the Democratic Party, as you can see here. So, this brings me to my thought process in terms of and my reaction and opinion. In my opinion, I believe a lot of people, especially Black people, are waking up and becoming more of independent thinkers. And there's nothing wrong with that. As I stated before in some of my previous videos, how as an example, I was taken to the polls at, I think, 18, 19 or something like that. And my mother basically told me who to vote for, and basically was saying, oh, and President Clinton was the first president I was able to vote for. And basically, oh, he likes black people, and this is what was said to me. And oh, he's the first black president, but he's white. This is what was presented to me. I'm not lying. I kid you not. And so I followed along, like, oh, okay. I'm thinking, because I'm young and I wasn't really focused on voting and politics and all of that. I was young, 18, 19, and so I was in a different headspace. And I'm thinking that my mom and my community, black people, that we knew what we were supposed to be doing, and this helped us out. Fast forward to now, that was a bunch of malarkey. Fast forward to now, in my latter years, when you know better, you do better. When you become more educated, become exposed to other things and different cultures, and you travel, as I stated before, and just connect with different people and begin to read and know things and learn things for yourself. It's like, nah. I would say this much, and I think I mentioned this before. I've lived through how many presidents thus far? None of them has substantially helped the black community, in my opinion. And none of them has substantially helped my household. Financially, health-wise, all of that. It's like healthcare is going up drastically. I remember it was a point in time that I had applied for and this is just an example, Obamacare. To me, it didn't work. My tax preparer, my accountant, my CPA who did my taxes, we went over. She was even irritated, and this is a black CPA who's on top. I love her. She's certified too. Anyway, long story short, with that, she was like, she basically stated that Obamacare is crap for a lot of people who are at a certain income level. Like, the math is not mathing, and she wished that it was explained to everyone properly. So Obamacare did not benefit me. So in the past, especially within the past like 10 years, things have changed drastically healthcare wise. And I'm just like, wow. So it goes back to what Akbar said, in my opinion, the Democratic Party has done absolutely nothing for the black community. That's just where I stand. And as I stated before in previous videos, I'm just bowing out as a whole, because I don't know whether you Democrat, Green Party, Red Party, Purple Party, whatever. What? I'm not being impacted in a substantial, favorable manner, individually, collectively, community-wise, or for my household and my children's children. So I don't see that hey, what about reparations? When somebody approves reparations, then yeah, maybe I will consider participating in the voting process again. So, but yeah, what are your thoughts? I'm seeing that a lot of people, and it's just not from X platform, I mean, other platforms as well, from Instagram and all of that, even during YouTube, just reading some comments and people's comments overall, a collective of many different people, and especially the black community. A lot of people are just tired of this, because it seems like the black community is literally being phased out right before our eyes. And that's just my opinion. So a lot of black people in the black community is like, what about us? Tell me, or drop it in the comment section if you think that black people has substantially been impacted in a great way community-wise, from healthcare, from entrepreneurship, from the wealth perspective, household perspective. And I'm not stating that black people, I'm saying from a perspective where we're empowered. Basically what I'm saying is that has the black community benefited substantially from any president within the past 3 decades, 30 years? Like I was stating before about my parents pushing me to vote for a certain party, that particular president, aka Bill Clinton, he spearheaded the Crime Act, which locked up a lot of black and brown people. So he and Jim Crow Joe. So I don't know. What are your thoughts, though? I'm happy that everyone is beginning to really start to think for themselves. What am I losing or gaining from not voting? I don't see it. What am I losing and what am I gaining from voting? And I've been lifing. No political official has helped with my life, and that's fine. So I mean, hey, why should I vote? But I mean, you do what you do and what's best for you. I'm not here to say don't vote or whatever, but I'm just saying for me, why should I continue to vote? Reparations. Hashtag reparations. But yeah, I'm liking a lot of people, especially like I said, the Black community is becoming more independent thinking instead of sheep-like thinking, you know, and beginning to vocally express yourselves about yourselves and not feel ashamed about it. I mean, stand 10 toes down on what you feel and what you believe. It's freedom of speech. You're not harming anyone. I mean, you're just doing what's in the best interest for you. You're in your family, your own, you know, the Black community, and there's nothing wrong with that. So, but let me know your thoughts. Do you agree with Akbar? Again, excuse the language, but hey, it's the message, you know. So, and those are her words, her thoughts. And do I agree with everything she states and stated? No, but I do agree with when she stated about the you know, the Democratic Party. You know, so giving out funds and stimulus to other countries. They have. Do both. Give it to this country. Give it to the Black community. You know, take care of everyone. So, but yeah, let me know your thoughts, everyone. Like this video, share this video. I'm happy that Black people are beginning to wake up and do what's best interest of themselves and their community. And I say continue to keep it going. If you're going to participate in a voting process, conduct your due diligence. You know, when you go in that booth, ain't nobody going with you. You can do what the heck you want to do. And you don't have to explain nothing to anyone. You don't. Last election, I was all over the place on the ballot. And I remember the lady said, you do know you didn't vote for the presidency. Yeah. It was the last election was the presidency I voted in. And I did skip the presidency. I think I skipped the presidency part. I didn't vote for either or. But like this video, share this video, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.